Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Today someone asked me about the Naam. We hear a lot, we say Satanam, sometimes we do mantras Naam, Vaheguru Satanam. And they asked today, what is the meaning of Naam? And in English you can translate means name, but Naam, we say Satanam, the true understanding, the true name. They wanted to understand what does that mean when you embrace the Naam within yourself. And I explained that my understanding of the Naam is that the Naam represents the inner identity of who we are. So in each of us there's a core identity. And the relationship of the Naam is that relationship of the identity of the self and the soul, and how the self and the soul relates. And how you find yourself in terms of how you live, how you represent yourself, and what you feel and want to embrace within yourself. That this is a much deeper understanding of embracing the Naam within. Understanding that Naam, what is the Naam? The Naam that vibrates at the level of your soul. So that your soul can experience what is the life, and that you come from that inner truth. So when we say Sat Naam, we talk about that true understanding of that which within myself has a relationship to my heart, to my soul, and that my mind serves that heart and soul. So that as I walk on this plane, on this planet, on this plane of this earth, that I walk through that plane with my true source. So Naam is the true source of the self that exists within me, that gives me that courage, that compassion, all those different parts, that kindness, all of those parts that walk through this planet, this earth, that carry who I am and the message that I want to be. So it comes down to when we think about the core self and the Naam, the vibration of that within and the core of our own being, is to walk that truth. So Satnam means that true understanding of the vibration of that which exists within me, that vibrates through my soul body, and through that soul body has a relationship to everything that exists in this physical form, and all that exists around me, and the existence to my infinity, to the universal self. So that it's a continual flow within us from the finite to the infinite, from me who is here, who is on this planet, who is in this physical body, to the relationship that I have to the entire universe and how I relate to the universe. And that's the basic understanding of what means Naam. So when I say Satanam, the true understanding of that exists within me, that allows me to go forward in the way that I choose to go forward, holding on to my truth and my identity. Someone asked me one time about ego. He said, why is ego a bad thing? I said, ego is not a bad thing. Ego is just that which is what we project. But it depends on where that ego, home, we call that in Gurbani, is called home, that ego, when it serves our identity of who we are, then we speak our truth. But if that ego just serves personality, then it's something we have to cover for. So whenever we have to cover for ourselves or cover for something, we lose that relationship of what is the identity, and we just work on what is our personality. But trouble with personality is that personality has many masks. So we have one mask to be one way, we have another mask to be with somebody else, we have another mask that we have to show here. The problem is that we forget what mask we're wearing and when we're wearing that mask. So when ego serves the personality, then that is the mask. The mask means the duality that exists within us. And when there's duality within us, there's no totality within us. So when I say that ego serves identity, that which is who we are in the identity of the vibration of the soul, which is the core elementary self, and that Naam vibrates from that place within us, so that soul itself is what is there that we're focusing on, that we're moving forward in, that we're relating to within ourselves, and the relationship with the souls of others. So again, the vibration of the Naam is that existence within me that gives me that opportunity to see the existence within everything. Why? Because I know what is the existence within myself. Because it has to start, I believe, with the self. Self has to feel that. The power of self-understanding, self-knowledge, self-healing. To understand myself so that I can understand what is outside. I can understand what my environments are, how to be in my environments, and how to maintain my consistency in every environment. So whether it's positive or negative, plus or minuses. We say sukh dukh, we say there's just pleasure, there's discomfort. The reality is we see through it, it's all the same, and we're not affected by it. So that's the importance of understanding the soul self, understanding what is the vibration of your identity, which is Naam, which is the core elementary self that exists and has been given to us from many lifetimes of existences in this lifetime of existence to walk our path, our righteousness. That's called the path of Dharma. So Dharam or Dharma is the path where I'm walking my righteousness, I'm walking my truth. And nothing can shake me from that truth because that is who I am and that is the self-understanding. The power of the meditative mind is that power to go within oneself, to vibrate that within deeply. That brings us to the neutrality of the mind that doesn't react but learns to act. As soon as we react in any situation, if you bring to yourself a memory of a situation where you react, what happens? You always lose it. Whenever there's a reaction to something, they're always going to lose it. The meditative consciousness is the consciousness of action. So what does that mean? That means I understand the frequency of what I'm experiencing, and through that frequency, processes within a millisecond within me that understands what is my pathway through, no matter what the situation is. The first sutra of this age of consciousness, is there's a way through every block. Second sutra is to see each person as the same. So understanding there's a way through everything. That's the consciousness of a meditative mind. That's the consciousness of the core self. That no matter what I'm facing, there's a way through it. But the way through it is not through reaction. The way through it is to understand what action needs to happen within myself in order to be able to process through it and succeed through it. To win through it, to go through it understanding, and to feel that I've made something of that. I've given some self-understanding so that we can heal within ourselves. There's not one of us that doesn't need inner healing. Not one of us that doesn't need that inner healing. We each need it. It's very deep inside of us. The subconscious, the unconscious mind holds the past. And that past oftentimes comes out into our present. When the past unconscious, subconscious mind comes into our present, what happens? That's when we react. So the conscious understanding is that I am who I am. I am who I am to be that I am. Within myself, I am me. That there's no separation. And it's difficult, I know. It's easy to say, well, there should be no duality, but there is duality. That duality will always come when we don't realize the truth within our own heart and live to that truth. It's not an easy matter because we face other circumstances. We face a lot that don't live to their truth. We have to answer to that as true. The key is not to let that affect who you are. To always hold it deeply into your consciousness, to be aware of it within yourself. You know, what is life? Life is a test, we know that. It is a trial, we know that. For what? To triumph, to win it, to go through it. That's the stage of enlightenment. They came to Guru Nanak when someone came to him and said, will you give me enlightenment? And the response was, you are already enlightened. I can't give you enlightenment. You are enlightened. Only problem is you don't recognize it. We're all born enlightened. That light, that jyot, that light exists within us. We just don't accept it. So I can't give you enlightenment. They come to me, oh, will you give me enlightenment? I can't give you that enlightenment. Enlightenment already exists within you. You have to recognize that enlightenment. I can give you some technique. I can give you some process. But the recognition of that has to come from within yourself. To recognize that is the essence of the Naam, that vibration would exist within the core self of you. So let us live to that understanding. Let's understand it deep within ourselves. Walk the path of our Dharma. That Dharma is already there for you. It's not I have to go find my pathway. Pathway has already found you. Pathway already exists for you. It's in your destiny. You have to reach the destination. Destiny is here. Destiny is written on our forehead, written on the brow. That destiny is preordained. It's written on your brow. But as humans, we have the right of choice. But pathway is already determined. And if you look at your life, sometimes you have to make twists and turns in this way and that way to find that path or to walk on that path. Some say, well, I can't see my path. What is my path? I don't know my path. What is a pathway? I can't see it. I can't feel it. And that is the time then to just go within one's own self and allow the universe, allow that force field, allow all that electromagnetic energy to flow through you, to vibrate through you. That's the power of meditation. Through meditation, path will always be given. The power of the meditative mind is path shall be shown. Only thing required, relax. Relax and rejoice and let it flow through you. Reaction will never bring it. Action will always show it. And the action is the simplicity within yourself to be in your stillness, to not react to what's happening. Your electromagnetic field is very strong. And we build that electromagnetic field. We do the breath of fire. We pump the navel point. We build that electromagnetic energy. So our auric field becomes stronger. And with a strong auric field, nothing will penetrate through it. And that's what I've learned in my many, many years. I started meditating 60 years ago. I'm still meditating to this day, and it doesn't change. I always have to deal with things, always happening. What's the difference? Only difference is the ability to relax, to rejoice, to let it happen, to go through it, and to find the way through every pathway. There's a way through. So let us realize that, let us embrace it deep within. Let it become our state of consciousness. And let the Naam, that vibration of your identity of self, always live fully and expressed by you in a way that's unique to your understanding. In this day and age, with all that's going on today and all that's happening in this world, prayer is so important. A prayer for peace is very important. But that peace, I know, has to start with me. If I'm at peace, then my environments are at peace. And we have to share that message of peace and peaceful environments. Don't be the alternative, become the native to the altar. So there's a difference. Not just being the alternative, but become a native to the altar. Create that altar, and that shall expand in your consciousness, in your spiritual destiny, and in the harmony of life. Bhai Hari Nam Singh Khalsa, Bhai Hari Nam Singh Fateh.